You won't believe what happened when the US president saw China's mega bridges. Watch now to find out. Introducing the amazing Chinese building technique that surprises American engineers. The quick development in China has drawn praise from Harvard University's Professor Ellison, who said, "The pace of development is so astonishing that we barely have time to comprehend it." China has experienced an unparalleled upsurge with a meteor-like growth trajectory. We haven't had a chance to marvel at the incredible pace of innovation because everything is happening so quickly. Professor Ellison gave a powerful example that connected with his audience to effectively demonstrate his argument. He described the story of a Massachusetts, USA bridge that underwent renovations beginning in 2012. The project, which was supposed to be finished in 2 years, was getting delayed and having problems. As Professor Ellison demonstrated, the bridge wasn't done even in 2014, and officials didn't give a specific date for when it would be finished. To everyone's surprise, the project was finally deemed complete the following year, but not until the budget had been staggeringly increased by 3 times. So what was the exact message behind Professor Ellison's statement? We will explore it shortly. The Sanyuan Bridge in Beijing, China, on the other hand, exceeds its American equivalent in terms of size, as Professor Ellison pointed out. The daring renovation was decided upon by the Chinese government in 2015. How long do you suppose it took the Chinese to complete this incredible project? Professor Ellison rhetorically queried the audience, possibly through 2016? Everyone was stunned by the discovery. In just 43 hours, the Sanyuan Bridge had undergone an entire renovation. Professor Ellison emphasized the exceptional nature of China's infrastructure capabilities, while recognizing that such an amazing feat would be unthinkable in a busy city like New York. A young man named Lao Zhuanyang traveled to Dalian, China in 2013. He had no idea that upon his return in 2015, he would be astounded by an extraordinary sight. A majestic sea-crossing bridge sprang before his eyes seemingly out of nowhere. He said, "Wow, this is China's speed and wonder. But my friends, this incredible accomplishment is just the start of China's enormous infrastructural capabilities." 2018 has come and gone, and China has once more demonstrated its expertise in the building industry. The Longyang railway station in Fujian province had to be regrettably demolished because of disagreements over a recently built route. However, after lengthy deliberations and the assistance of experts, a groundbreaking solution was developed, transferring the station as a whole. Construction immediately started after the plan quickly took shape. The job was carried out the very following day during the night to lessen the impact on daily traffic. China completed an incredible 1.5-kilometer-long infrastructure project in less than 9 hours, with the help of a team of 1,500 workers and a variety of cutting-edge construction tools. When word of this extraordinary achievement reached the ears of foreign media, it sparked a frenzy of wonder and excitement. The nation's own transportation infrastructure, which frequently has poor train services, was questioned by observers from abroad. They were astounded by China's quick construction of a brand new station, employing thousands of workers in just 9 hours. Before proceeding further and analyzing more incredible engineering capabilities of China, make sure you have hit the like and subscribe button to get instant notifications of the videos. Now let's continue. With every household in its 1.4 billion person population having access to electricity, China is a stunning example of progress and the only nation in the world to achieve such widespread coverage. China, which has a remarkable infrastructure and the world's largest power grid network with 9.96 million communication base stations, has established itself as a leader in this field. Over 1 million railroad and highway bridges are among the nation's remarkable engineering achievements, more than any other nation. China's high-speed rail system is impressively the longest in the world, covering an incredible 31,000 kilometers. Additionally, it has the largest expressway system in the world, with an astounding 131,000 kilometers of roadways. Notably, China entered the expressway era with the opening of the Shenyang-Dalian Expressway in 1988, achieving unmatched achievements in less than 3 decades. When you take into account China's usage of cement, its tremendous developmental trajectory seems even more amazing. China used the same amount of cement in 3 years as the US did in over a century. As if they hit the fast-forward button on development, China's development has come to be known for its incredible rate of change. China owes a debt of gratitude to the United States for unintentionally teaching them a crucial lesson and helping to convert the country into a global leader in infrastructure. With only a century of humiliation behind them, China's early years were spent concentrating on overcoming its poverty and frailty. As they placed a higher priority on addressing basic needs, infrastructure development was put on hold. With a vast network of 124,000 kilometers of roadways, 400,000 kilometers of railways, and engineering marvels like the Empire State Building and the Hoover Dam, the United States was showing its muscles at the time. The U.S. was generating an astounding 87.85 million tons of steel in 1950, far exceeding China's modest 610,000 tons. The U.S. 1st Marine Division, however, found themselves in an untenable scenario and made an attempt to flee during the Battle of Chosin Reservoir on December 5, 1950. However, the Chinese Volunteer Army had already destroyed it when the Sumian Bridge in Gutori became a crucial escape route. The Chinese soldiers ruthlessly destroyed the bridge after each time it was reconnected by U.S. military engineers. A conflict of wills ensued. However, thanks to its impressive industrial capability, the U.S. was able to ship 8 sets of bridges weighing 8.8 tons from Japan in just 2 days. The U.S. Marines quickly departed as a huge 50-ton all-steel bridge was built. The Chinese Volunteer Army was eternally changed by this incident, which left an irreversible impression. China realized it needed to be strong to ward off further aggression. The awakening of China began at this crucial time. They understood that they had to give infrastructure development top priority if they wanted to safeguard their sovereignty and defend themselves from outside threats. Their path to become a major player in the infrastructure industry therefore began. China's tenacity and resolve grew stronger as a result of being inspired by the United States' example. In order to launch themselves into the world scene, they set out to construct a vast and strong infrastructure network. Following the end of the Korean War, China launched its first 5-year plan in 1953 with the goal of catching up to the United States. They adopted sacrifice and perseverance in the face of difficulty, and their resolve had no bounds. A lack of resources meant having to go without one meal. A lack of technology led to a need for knowledge, and the lack of machinery turned Chinese laborers into human excavators and cranes. The Qinghai-Tibet Railway, a feat of engineering hailed as the longest and highest altitude railway on a plateau in the world, saw its historic construction begin in 1958. This accomplishment achieved a breathtaking peak of 5,072 meters while navigating the tough Tangala Mountains. The 550-kilometer journey, which was treacherous due to permafrost that may harm the roadbed when it defrosted, provided a problem. Chinese researchers overcame this challenge by using cutting-edge techniques like building bridges to support the road, installing ventilation systems within the road bed, and using insulating panels. Even more difficult challenges came from the hostile environment's lack of oxygen, bone-freezing temperatures, and unrelenting UV light. In response, China made a significant investment of around 200 million yuan, creating 150 medical support stations along the railway with over 600 committed medical personnel working there. They have treated an astonishing 453,000 patients since the Qinghai-Tibet Railway project began, all without losing a single life. The remarkable Sky Road, which has been under construction for 26 years, was finally finished, ending the plateau's isolation and ushering in a new era. It represents an important turning point in China's infrastructure development history, demonstrating their unwavering dedication to growth and success in the face of overwhelming challenges. China has risen as a majestic dragon after 7 decades of storms and changes, and its infrastructure capacity has reached previously unheard-of levels. The spectacular building of hospitals in Hushanshan and Lishanshan serves as a great example of this. China responded with unyielding resolve in 2020 when the COVID-19 pandemic gripped the entire world. The Wuhan Hushanshan Hospital was constructed in an astoundingly quick period of time, from January 23rd to February 2nd, in a stunning demonstration of efficiency. In just 10 days, you read that right. As if that weren't impressive enough, 3 days later, the Lishanshan Hospital stood tall after a further 10-day race to completion. These remarkable accomplishments attracted attention from all across the world and were duly covered by the media. The only people to receive praise for this remarkable achievement are the determined Chinese laborers who made this idea a miracle reality. Americans are in wonder of China's labor force, which is unmatched and consists of the most devoted employees in the world who break incredible world records. They are worthy of remembering and praising because they represent China's unity and national spirit. This explains why China is referred to as the infrastructure maniac. But what distinguishes these workers from others? What drives their remarkable achievements? Is it their unwavering work ethic, unbreakable spirit, or unwavering dedication to advancement? As we explore the secret tales of these incredible people who are influencing our world, come along on a captivating trip with us. Share your thoughts about the mighty Chinese workforce in the comments section and be connected with us till the next video.